Good morning, everyone. Imagine this. You are in your classroom, but something feels different. There are no heavy stool bags, no notebooks, no blackboard, just a small device drawing on your desk. Your lesson begins, and suddenly, you are not in your classroom anymore. You are standing on bars. Sounds unbelievable, right? But this is not a dream. This should be the future of education. My name is Rian and I will turn 8 in a few days. And today I am here to share my experience and my vision about the future of technology in education. Technology is already changing how we learn. In my own experience, I have noticed that learning from videos or smart boards made some topics much easier to understand than just reading from a book. Like when I watched a video about space, it felt like I was actually there, not just memorizing facts. And honestly, it was more interesting than just reading a chapter. Right now, we carry books, write notes, and sit in classrooms. But in the future, we might carry just one small device and our bags will finally find us. Learning will not just be reading, it will be experiencing. It will be more interactive and fun, just like playing games. Imagine studying science through experiments on a screen without worrying that something might explode. Or exploring history by visiting ancient places without needing a time machine or a visa. Sometimes when I try to imagine these things while studying, I feel more excited and I remember better too. Another exciting change is learning from anywhere. We already experienced this during online classes. Sometimes it was fun and sometimes the internet had other plans. But it showed us that learning doesn't always need a classroom. In the future, we might learn from a home, from park, or even from a holiday trip. Technology can also make learning more personal. In the future, smart systems can adjust lessons for each student so no one feels left behind and no one gets bored. Now, you might wonder, will robots or technology replace teachers? I don't think so, because a robot might give you the right answer, but a teacher can encourage you when you feel stuck. A teacher can see your confusion and change how they explain by using real life examples. I remember times when my teacher's small encouragement made me feel more confident, and that's something technology cannot replace, and also robots cannot smile. But there is one important thing. Technology is powerful, but we must use it wisely. Sometimes I also get distracted while using devices. Like when I wanted to watch one educational video, then another one got recommended, and then another, before I realized an hour had passed, and I know a lot about the Second World War, but forgotten about my homework. So we must make sure we use technology to learn, not just to play games or watch videos all the time, because no app is smarter than our own brain. We must also make sure that every one of us, every child gets the chance to learn, not just those with the latest gadgets. Learning should feel like an open door for everyone, not a privilege for a few. And it truly hurts when even one child is left standing outside. So yes, the future of education will be more exciting, more interactive, and maybe even more fun. But the goal will stay the same: to learn, to grow, and to become better human beings. The future of education is not about what you remember and more about what can you create, solve, and imagine. Because at the end of the day, technology can make learning easier, but curiosity makes learning meaningful. Teachers teach with heart, technology teach with speed. But if teachers had a pause and replay button and technology to give me high fives or say good job, then school will be perfect. I think the future of education is not about choosing between teachers or technology, but more about combining the heart of a teacher and the power of a machine to create something truly magical. Thank you.